Hey, what's up, everyone? It is John, and I wanted to talk to you today about goals. Goals as a dental assistant. So, we had a speaker come in today, a great friend of ours, and he actually is originally an orthodontic assistant who worked his way up, and now he is a partner who owns an orthodontic practice with some orthodontists. So, yes, in the state of Pennsylvania, you do not need to be a dentist to own a practice. So he put in the work, and he was definitely someone that was noticed. And from there, he climbed the ladder. Now he's an owner. So he always comes and talks to our students, and it's a great time of reflection because I talk to our students as well whenever he leaves about having goals. You know, what are your goals? If you're a person who maybe you're just perfectly fine with punching that clock and working 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, but maybe you're someone who's like something is burning inside you and you need more. And if you got that itch, that's probably a good sign that you got something going on and you need to set some goals. So what are some things that we can do to set some goals? So number one, let's print those goals. You got to get it on paper, get it to where you can see it, visualize it. Okay, very important that you do that because by printing it, it becomes real. And then also, you can start to outline and define, okay, this is my goal, this is what I hope to achieve, and maybe this is what I need to do to achieve that goal. Also, if you have a significant other, this is always a good time to bring this up to help resolve any potential conflict. Maybe you're working on something on the side with this goal and you never even mentioned it, and now it might lead to some kind of conflict that can't be resolved. So very important that you get that out there by telling your significant other, by telling your spouse, by putting it out there. Those supportive people in your life, they're going to help hold you accountable. So let's print some reasons to accomplish this goal. Let's make sure that they're achievable and not just wishes. Very important that we're actually coming up with a game plan and not just something. And believe me, I don't ever want to tell someone that their dreams or their goals are too big. But let's just make sure that you're holding yourself accountable and it's just not something that's just completely a wish that you might need a genie to help you fulfill. So we want to list the obstacles. We want to think of this as obstacles, not just maybe some speed bumps along the way, not necessarily walls. So we want to make sure, hey, here's some obstacles. How are we going to get around that, and how are we going to proceed with making these goals become a reality? So let's identify some resources on this list. People, education, these are things that are resources that are going to help that goal come to fruition. So let's formulate a plan of action. Very important that we get this plan down. We don't just automatically want to write, okay, here's our goal. Let's say you want to open a theme park. Okay, here's our goal. How are we going to get to that goal? So by formulating a plan, it's going to give us a clear outline of where we need to start, but also a checklist of whenever we accomplish these things, we can go ahead and put those to the side, and then we can start to work and whittle away at other things on the list that need to be accomplished. So let's get a completion date together on this. Let's say realistically, it can be done in this time. By putting a completion date to it, it's going to give us a date to focus on so that we're not just wandering aimlessly around, just basically in the ocean with on our little boat, just the rudders just going in circles, right? So get those goals together, come up with that completion date, and then just start knocking things off. Figure out whatever it is that inspires you, whatever your goal is, get it down and start working on it today. If you're a person who's inspired, you want to inspire others, please don't go another day without starting on this because towards the end of our lives, the one thing that a lot of people have is regret, and you do not want to have that. So if you feel better about it, drop your goal below. Feel free to hold yourself accountable by putting it out there. I'll be the first one, our school page here, we can be the first one to see it in print. So let us know what's going on, and hopefully it's something that's going to be big and life-changing for you. So we hope everyone has a great day, and please let us know what's going on, and we'll talk to you very soon.